Keith Somala is 12 years old, but when he was 8, he had a bicycle accident in which his heart was punctured. Consequently, Keith underwent 4 heart surgeries. As you can imagine, this is a horrendous ordeal to go through. Here, friends and family share with us what they've been through.
Do you do any fun activities around?
Yeah, sometimes. I go to game room or play some games or go down to school or on the laptop computers.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes mostly entertain myself by watching DVDs. Yeah.
What kind of did this like?
You know, mostly like comedy.
My name is Alan Wasworth, Keith is dad. Keith has had such a journey, which is, but first and foremost, he started, he was riding a bike and then he got an accident. He said to me that, he's having chest pains and breathing problems, and I was like, wow. I happened to take him to King's College Hospital down in Camberwell. They did the scans, and then they happened to see one of the arteries swelling up. Actually, at the look of the scan or the X-ray, you could see that there were 2 hearts there, and that led to his admission. And the doctors came back and said to me that he needs to be operated on, and from there, his situation kept getting worse. Then he was recommended to come to Evelina Children's Hospital, where they do this, where they specialize in kids hearts and the aneurysm and the rest of you. So we came to Evelina. And the situation just went from 0 to the situation became serious, and he had to go for operation, which they done successfully. They happened to charity is being formed by my wife. She had an idea behind it, and I thought she kind of told me about the charity. She wanted to form up this charity, bring up awareness of kids' situation to help any disadvantaged kids in Africa. Then I thought, wow, it's a good idea, and I said, whatever you do, I'll be able to support you. And the look of it, I think she's got a strong team around her.
Hello, my name is Monica Swamala. I'm Keith's mom. I'm in the hospital because my son is not doing well. He suffers from a heart condition, and he's gone through lots of surgeries, about 4 surgeries. It all started a few years ago. That was 2008. When he fell off a bike, and we didn't think it was anything to be, worried about. But when we got to the hospital, everything was so serious. He had damaged his main artery, which is the aorta. And ever since then, he's been in and out of hospital. And recently, he had another operation, which makes it 4 operations. It's been quite a daunting time for us as a family, and it's really been hard for Keith as well as a child, going through 4 operations. And we've managed coping with family and friends, but right now as I speak, he's still in hospital battling with the same problem, and we're praying that everything goes well, and praying that probably this is the last time we'll be in hospital, or for him having another surgery. I would say Kid has been a very strong child. Going through 4 operations is not easy. Later on, him being a child, so it's been really hard, but he's been a strong boy. His consultants have really been so impressed by how he's really fought on, having gone through all sorts of surgeries, having tubes all over his body, having medication all the time, but he's managed to cope. And one thing that keeps him going, he's one child that wants to inspire other children, and just to let them know, if I can do it, you can do it. So he's been brave for himself, for us as parents, and for his friends, and for those people that he is going to impact. So I really thank his friends, our family and friends, who have been able to come in and out of hospital. Some of his friends have to go to school, and after school, instead of going home, instead of doing other things, they spare that time just to come and be with him and do things with him. The reasons as to why I started this charity was the experience I've gone through as a mother. So I've looked at my child and thought that, okay, if my child can go through 4 surgeries, there are other children out there who don't even have an opportunity just to have 1 surgery. So I just felt on my heart that how can we give back? Because Keith is one child who loves children so much. So we sat down and we came up with the Keith Heart Foundation that is going to help children with heart conditions, and we're going to be working with children in Uganda and in the UK. Our objective is to put out awareness to parents and those that and those patients that are going through, heart surgeries, all sorts of conditions, but regarding the heart. And so that's why I came up with this foundation, just to give back, just a thank you. Because look at some countries whereby children are really ill, but there's no medication, or the medication might be there but very expensive. The surgeries are quite expensive, they cannot afford. So this charity is going to help fund such families that are underprivileged and need children to have surgery, or probably educating parents with children that already have heart conditions. Most parents don't know what to do. You have a child, I'll give an example in Africa or Uganda, and you don't know where to go, you don't know what information you need. Yes, some of them go through surgery, but they need things like counseling, because as a parent, I know it's not easy at all. It's not easy. Having gone through this situation that I've gone through, and which situation I'm still going through, because we're still fighting. Keith is still battling with this condition. So I know how hard it is. I know it's not an easy thing. So these parents need people to speak to them, tell them you're not alone. We can do this together. You know, just having somebody to talk to, somebody who can, you know, listen to you, somebody who knows what you're going through and your feelings. Most of the things that are done, you know, you need finances. And like I said, there's so many, you know, underprivileged families that cannot afford these things. So our charity is here to help such people.